I was hanging out at the bar that I worked at with my friend Sean DeMay, and he told me about this crazy Irish game that he had been introduced to by, as it turns out, the founder of the Milwaukee Hurling Club. And I was intrigued, and I thought it sounded fantastic. And then he put a stick in my hand, and I was hooked before I ever set foot on a pitch. And that was 21 years ago, and I'm still doing it, even though I'm still a hack, but it is loads of fun, and I can't live without it anymore. Okay, so why I love hurling is the same reason why I love hardcore punk rock, because there is power and violence and chaos, yet at the same time it's extremely fluid and graceful, and it's this incredible mismatch. You know, all sorts of weird things can happen in any one moment. And having grown up playing football and soccer and things like that, those just lack the intensity that this game has. I always try to tell them that it may look scary, and at times it is, but it's nowhere near as scary as what you think it is. It looks like a much more violent game than it actually is. I mean, yes, injuries do happen, but they happen in golf too. So, you're gonna get hurt no matter what you do, so you might as well have more fun doing it. So I joined the Milwaukee Hurling Club in its second year, and we had 4 teams, I think, that year. So the early days were actually a lot like where we're currently at in the Augusta Club. We'd start playing in March, and we'd play through August. Once the Packers started playing, we couldn't schedule games on Sunday anymore because no one would show up. But the camaraderie was always there, and I'm feeling the same sort of camaraderie with the Augusta Club. I mean, you have these people from all these disparate backgrounds. People that I wouldn't hang out with on the street become very close friends through the Hurling Club just because we all love playing this game together. And it started very much in the same grassroots way that Augusta has started and is continuing to grow. So for me, it feels like going back to the good old days in some ways. But because Milwaukee got larger, and it got to the point where you didn't know everyone that you were playing with, and and that was okay. But it wasn't like the early days when you knew every single person and you all hung out and got drunk together after the game, and because we were in our 20s and that's what we did back then. So strangely enough, I got the itch right at the time that Chris Wells was getting this thing going again, and I'd like to think I've been one of the most loyal club members since then. So it's you look at the map of where all these clubs are in the nation now. I mean, it's becoming this unstoppable force in a sense. I mean, they're springing up everywhere. So even if I had to move from here, I think that I could at least find something somewhere, but I don't anticipate leaving anytime soon. So